Savage, and as like always, we're going to be finishing up this Tournament Pilots press conference with ALT's ATL's 105.7 or whatever. I believe it was ATL as well. Atlanta. Yeah, let's just get into it, check out, see what it's all about. We know it's good. It's Tournament Pilots. Let's go.
Looking for Peyton. Peyton.
Josh, I got your drum head in Raleigh, North Carolina. What made you want to start giving them out? And Tyler, do you ever want to do anything like similar to that?
Well, I'll help Tyler out and just say there's a lot more disposable parts to drums than pianos.
Yeah, obviously.
You can't really like rip off a key and or throw a microphone in the. I mean, I guess he could.
I feel there's got to be a point when we're doing well enough
Yeah.
where I could just throw wireless mics into the
It's like even cooler than a mic drop.
Yeah.
Like after the show, thanks. Chuck it. Yeah, I mean, that stuff just gets thrown in the trash. And I've thought about.
Yeah, you think it's special, but it's just garbage.
It's recycled garbage turned into something very special.
Right.
Yeah, it just. I mean, well, it felt like a waste to throw it away. Sticks get broken and thrown away, and
Hold on 1 second.
yeah, it just. I mean, well, it felt like a waste to throw it away. Sticks get broken and thrown away, and I felt like if I went to a show of a band that I really liked, and then got handed something from on stage, that'd be pretty cool. So, I mean, it's no skin off my back. It's going in the trash anyway, so.
Way to really drive home the importance of.
No, I used to keep them, and they really meant a lot to me, but now.
Now he's
but
decided to give it away to
yeah,
you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah,
It meant
you're
a lot to me.
No, I'm not trying to belittle that. But that is, you asked me where that started,
Yeah.
and so I said, hey, let's not throw them away and let's make use of them. So cool. I'm glad you got it.
All right. Bella. Where's Bella? Bella. All right.
Was it hard to structure the Dima Trench storyline since Blurryface was so abstract?
Bella. I think that it was a good starting point. Blurryface being abstract, like you said. Even though we knew the details of the character and the story behind it, we didn't know exactly. It's different now. Our relationship with our fans is different now than it was back then, especially when we were releasing Blurryface. We were still very much feeling out what our back and forth was going to be like with our fans at that point. Wanting to, strengthen it, but not sure if it was going to come off too, I don't know, forceful. And so the idea of the character of Blurryface and it being kind of an ambiguous figure that represents something, even more ambiguous.
Oh, that fucking noise is coming from this video, dude. It's freaking me out because I thought it was my computer.
Place
Son
to
of a
start.
bitch.
And kind of a litmus test of how is this going to come across? Is this gonna get in the way of people just enjoying the music? Is this gonna get in the way of someone finding their own message inside these songs? Because if you so strongly brand a song or an album, sometimes that can be
This is
too
not
clunky
white.
or kind of get in the way.
It's
It
not, I
loses
promise.
its ability to, mean something to a lot of people. So, but it was perfect because the response to that was exactly what Blurryface represented. Our fans stepped up and really understood what we were trying to say. You have to understand, we don't know if anyone's going through what we're going through either, And it's a feeling like I can't describe. Seeing response to that, putting down in song, in lyric, something I'm going through, and then seeing a response to that is one of the most amazing feelings, and I feel so lucky that I'm able to see that and be a part of that. And but I guess what I'm saying is Blurryface was important to be that kind of invitation to want to be a part of this story. And then once it was, I don't know, accepted and received as a, yes, we know what you're going through, or we kind of relate to it in a sense. To me, it felt like now is when we just start rolling out more of the details of it. And so I'm glad it worked out that way.
All right, my last question is from Jeff. Is this, we're here? You're not Jeff. No, I'm her daughter. Okay. Your name is?
I'm Kristen.
Okay, Kristen is asking a question.
Okay.
I'm gonna call you Jeff though.
Okay. So it seems like the majority of your song titles come from the song itself. What is the process for picking the word or phrase that defines the song?
That's a good question. Sometimes you I don't know, songwriters and bands may try really hard to be like, okay, the tradition is to whatever word is said the most should be the title of the song. And you can kind of go against that. And sometimes it's fun and cool to do that. In a lot of ways there are song titles for me that add meaning to the song, even if that
is a good
lyric
question.
isn't necessarily said in the chorus, or if that lyric isn't said at all.
I've
But
noticed
it kind
that
of,
like old school rock. It's
I don't
like
know,
that a lot.
positions the entire song in a way that you'd never thought of before. Almost like when you go see a movie and you don't know why it's named that, and then you kind of learn why it's named that after you've watched the movie. Song titles can kind of be similar.
Or the girl with the dragon tattoo.
But then a lot of times, as I was writing songs and showing maybe my family or close friends, and I wanted to name it something interesting, I think "Holding On to You" is a good example where the lyric, I say it a lot, but the people, when I first showed people close to me that song, they always called it "Entertain My Faith" because I was singing that part in the bridge, and it's like that's the part that just stayed with them, or looks like Kaleidoscope or something. And I remember my mom always like calling it the wrong thing. I'm like, Mom, it's not that. It's "Holding On to You." Come on. But so sometimes you just, as you're naming songs and you're picking a title, you don't want to fight what is the most, natural sounding title, unless there's a good reason that the left field song title actually adds to the meaning of the song. So that's usually the balance that we're trying to figure out.
All right, I think
Thank you,
that
Jeff.
wraps up our
Thank you, Jeff.
questions from the members of the press. Jeff, good question. And so we really appreciate all you guys coming out there. Any last minute thoughts from you guys, how you, since it is a press conference and we are at a gym, how you plan to attack the game tonight?
Well, I will note that I think this is the deepest Tyler's voice has sounded to me ever through this PA in this room. It's got some nice boom to it.
What do you mean?
So I'm just going to use that as energy and fuel for the show tonight. Just realizing I got a manly best friend.
Manly. So I guess we'll use that. Now you have me thinking about it.
You hear that? Listen to it.
I mean, listen to that. No, we've been watching a lot of game film, game tape. Been looking at our opponent, and we're gonna, get everything we have week by week. Georgia lost, so I'm pretty pumped about that. I'm sorry, I'm a Ohio State fan, and we're ranked right below you, so that was a really
Doesn't seem like anyone here is too bummed about it.
They had a prior engagement.
Yeah.
So. All right. Well, good hustle. We'll see you in the locker rooms.
Yeah.
We appreciate your time. And seriously, thank you for coming back to Atlanta on a second date on the Trench Tour. It is always good to see you guys. And I guess we will meet up shortly.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you
Yeah.
for coming to the Alt 1057 press conference.
That was really cool, man. I had fun checking out these press conferences. Again, it just kind of sucks that I did it when apparently I was. It's not even that I came into doing these videos tired. It's whenever I don't get a lot of sleep, and I said this before, my eyes just start to get real heavy because there's not a whole lot going on. It was interesting. Every time they said something that was funny, it made me laugh. So that was one thing. But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. But I'm gonna end it real quick because I got other videos to make. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the links and all that. I'll see you in whatever video I'm doing next. Later, guys.